that was close. All right. Going live as a private stream. All right, with that. Dun, 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 dun. Sorry, that's not how that goes. All right, let's hand me my tree back and any clips we might have missed, and we'll. Yeah, this was a fun invention. I was like, maybe I can find some dry erase tape, and I'm like, tape's wet dry erase. Yeah. So we'll deal with that as we get there. But the first thing I am going to have you do is roll initiative because that's where we ended last time.
You could do the dry erase paint.
I thought about that. I just didn't have any, and I really wanted. I was in a mood where I'm like, I want to do something. So yeah, that's a really good idea. I don't have any, so now I'm considering getting some.
Yeah, I really like that though. I've been trying to think of something because we used to have like a magnetic whiteboard at like my brother's house for it, but we moved and we don't have room for it anymore. So I might end up stealing it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a really good idea.
I like it.
22.
Okay,
so
and
I'll just thing at the top.
Nice. So 22 for Goldman.
I got what you got minus 20.
Minus you got a 2.
Okay. And Josh, will you roll for the crew and the ship? Let's see. What you say you got a 2 inverse? Hey, you're at the bottom already, so it does kind of work, doesn't it? That's cool. A 4 for Oz. Okay. 7 for Elwin.
Oh wait, you have advantage.
Roll 2d20s. Just one. I'm going to let them run. It's basically where the whole thing is going to happen at once. Okay, nice.
You want to cast spells? No.
So Elwin was 9. That's better. Okay, and then what's a Banshee's dexterity? Okay, cool. That's fine. So we got one set of Banshees is up there.
6 levels for
Almost 20. And the other Banshees you said they're like 3.
I know, right?
Okay. Ellen was a 9. Is this Karnag?
Yes.
And what was yours again?
8.
Okay.
And then Reagan got and gave it.
Does this ship have any bonuses?
For this, it's a 3.
Oh, then it's 21.
21 total. Nice. It's interestingly, I actually didn't have to move that too much, but I have officially set that up, so that's cool. All right, with that. So, with that in mind, let's set the scene here as we jump in. So you all had been traveling, and I think you were about 2/3 of the way to the Banshees Repose, a ethereal floating tavern you've heard rumors of from Sephi and also your cleric friend. For some people, yes.
The best friend for
Giblet, yes.
He's many things to many of us. Best friend,
former, yeah.
Mark.
Yes. So yeah, there's that. So as you were traveling, by the time you all got the notification and everybody was able to kind of get on deck, the Banshees are, I think I said 100 feet, but we're going to call it 150 just because that gives you just a little bit more. Yeah. So with that, we come in to, as you kind of come up to the top and everybody starts looking over and Groth points out into the distance of the ethereal gray sky with those little flashes of light periodically in the distance. You see these blue and white kind of glowing spectral creatures. Let's see. For those of you who, I think you guys had made some rolls on what are these things. Yeah. And so compared to normal Banshees, these seem to glow brighter than usual. Like they aren't just your traditional like specter. And you do hear this ominous singing that is moderately cacophonous. Oh, did he get the wisdom? Did he not fail the wisdom thing?
Did I? Am I sad?
Yeah.
Okay.
I remember, yeah, I think Jimmy Lewis.
Or yeah, did you get the I'm trying to remember what it was.
Whatever it is, I guess so.
I just know he's sad. He's crying.
Oh yeah, you're right. Because I can't cry, so I'm just making like heaving noises.
Right. So yes, so these seem to glow extra bright. So for those of you most of you were familiar with the Banshee in some way, shape, or form. And these have a little, there's something extra to them. And this is the first time you've experienced them on the ethereal plane, at least. With that, we're going to jump right in with the turn order. Goldman was sad. I'm looking, I'm like, I didn't write anything specific down, I think.
It happened at like the very end. I just know that you're sad.
I'm trying to find. Let's see.
I don't remember how it was described.
Yeah, I don't have. So it's possible that if it's connected to the Banshee, they do have. It was a wisdom check against being frightened, I believe, and so maybe that's what you're sad about, is that you're scared. Yeah. I don't think it's the whale, because that they have to be. Yeah. So. I'm just making sure I'm having a hard time remembering too, so that's terrible. Yeah, because no, it's not the whale, because he didn't drop to 0 hit points. It's a whole other situation. Yeah, so you're frightened of the Banshee, so you can't go in their direction, and you have disadvantage against their attacks. Yeah, so there's that. Okay. Even at this distance.
Well, I'm just gonna hold my action then. I have nothing there out of range. I can't do
Yeah, how far out are they?
150.
Oh.
Yeah.
Groth will tell you they've been traveling quickly, though.
Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna hold my action.
Cool. And if
that's a good point. I guess I'm just gonna ready my short bow like on the ground, down my bow.
So you've got your short bow for when they're in range. I was gonna say you already have disadvantage. You can't get double disadvantage. Even though some people around the table have been able to get an equivalent of it, double advantage. We're not bitter.
Hey, it benefits me, so I thought if the party is doing well, I'm doing well. Unless I'm dead.
Who support? Ron came and got us, right? Are there any? Yeah. Are the rest of the crew on board?
So so you have the crew up and manning the crossbows.
Okay,
yes.
so they're
So you've got your crew active now.
Okay.
All hands on deck.
Because with my bonus act.
Because you don't have a character?
No, I have a character. Just thinking I might need to go later, so I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're welcome to let me know.
Yeah,
I'll tell you when Karnag comes up on the order, and you can let me know.
I couldn't remember how, because for my bonus action, I can use help and give advantage to someone on attack. How does that work with the crew again? Did we just say was it a persuasion check or something?
So you can direct the crew at any point in time as talking as a free action.
Yeah, but giving them advantage with.
So just like anything else, you would be able to perform the help action for the crew by helping them spot the enemy or something. Depends on the context. So if you say you want to help them target.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ready your crossbow.
Yeah. Okay.
Shoot at them.
Okay. Cool. So you're going to provide the help action for the crew. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. Awesome.
I don't think their weapons are. Our company not magic, are they?
No, you guys. That was the place you guys got a ship, but when you rolled for defenses, you did get mounted crossbows, but I believe we said they were light crossbows. At least they're not hand crossbows, which are a little more than the Dennis the Menace thing, whatever it is. Slingshot. Yeah.
The ship itself is pretty solid.
Yeah. There's room for improvement, which is it's a fixer upper. It's a project car, something you get off of Craigslist, and never mind. So with that, the crew and ship are up. So Josh, just for context, there are 5 light crossbows on either side of the deck. And you have on one half, the side toward you is going to be all the goblins, or the goblin dwarves, goblins. And the ones on this side will be all elves. The elves will get a +4. The goblins will get a +3. But yeah, so there's that. So with that, let me just, I realize I don't have the stats for a crossbow at this point, which is so sad. Yeah, I'm going to check real fast.
So I guess the advantage I give you cancels out the disadvantage.
Range of 80 to 320. So 320, from 80 to 320, it's with disadvantage. So the crew's been commanded to shoot. Are you going to have the crew obey the order?
You better.
I got it. So,
Cool.
so it kept us a flat roll.
So yeah, because he's giving advantage, and yes, cancels out the disadvantage. So you do five rolls.
I've got dice roll. Maybe I would.
That's part of the fun. Yeah. And that'll give me a moment to write some things down. Let's see. Do. Am I in the wrong book? Am I missing? I don't know why. I feel like I'm missing a page here somewhere.
I'll take 2 of them back after. You can keep the other 2 for the section. Or here, you just have a whole nother section.
Cool. Oh yeah, yeah. If anybody needs extra dice, there's some over there. All +4, or all +3, all +4 on the elf side. Sorry. Yeah.
From yesterday?
Yes.
What is it?
I drew pictures of what happened here.
Sorry. Or you can just say the numbers and we'll get it.
This is somewhat what happened, at least my side of it, but I still drew something.
Oh, from yesterday.
Yeah.
Here, look at my notes.
So pretty much there were, I didn't draw, but there was a
Okay.
very
The 2 12s don't hit.
and it was a whole thing.
And you said it was 21, 17, 16? Okay.
That's John Smith inside.
It's
As the crew fires, the aura around the banshees deflects one of the arrows, and then fades. One of them fades slightly. Your crew sees in the distance, but 2 of those land. So the damage on that is 2 d8s.
One's a shark with bear on.
Bear
and shark.
I thought
And shark and bear. 10 damage.
Okay, cool, awesome. So that's the crew, and I think after that we have. Oh yeah, did you not see the shark and bear? Yeah. Oh, that's right. Okay. So you show.
It's behind the box.
Oh, my head. There we go. With that, so with that, these banshees move forward, move 80 feet forward. So they seem to have an extra. They move very quickly. So yes, empowered by the ethereal energies around them, it seems. Doesn't take much insight to realize. But what is it? That's a coastal wizard's laboratory. And especially the bear was the bear's mother is named Dee Dee, but she had to get out of the laboratory. I'm going to stop. That's terrible. Sorry. All right. With that, so banshees have covered 80 feet. Now they are 70 feet away. With that, and one of them actually in unison, they will all make. You hear their voices start to rise and hit. Basically, it's almost like they're sequentially hitting all the minor notes. So it's this really ominous sound, and it's like you have 4 a cappella singers hitting all the weird notes. And as this team of banshees sends this towards you, everybody make a dexterity saving throw. And this is basically how fast can you cover your ears as you start to hear the volume rise. There's this innate. 18.
23.
Okay.
20.
Okay.
Nice.
Awesome. Okay. I think everyone under 15 is good. So that was just you two, right? Or that's the crew. Yeah. Actually, make a roll for the goblins and a roll for the elves. And would you please roll me 2 d10s?
That's a 12. Oh, plus what? Plus 4, plus 3. For both of those, or
19.
Yes.
okay.
So So +3 for the goblin, +4 for the elves.
11 times.
Should I keep the 5 roll or
Yeah.
re-roll?
Keep the 5. Call it the
Elves.
elves because they're closest.
And they suck.
Okay.
You hired them. You didn't want the Smee-like humans.
Exactly. If I could hire just a full crew of goblins, I would have.
Look-
I like the goblins.
I mean, their mother produced 6 of them. Give them a break. Anyways.
We're gonna find more goblins.
Okay. A 12 + 3. Okay, so they pass. Cool. So the elves, if you'll just keep track of it somewhere, the elves are going to take full damage at 11. So is inverse. Everybody else takes 5 damage. Just as this initial.
I failed, so.
If you failed, you take 11. Sorry, and if I said it wrong, everybody else takes 5.
Oh, no, I'm at 62. Whatever shall I do?
Try not to lose it.
That's a lot.
Only time will tell. Only it. Say.
I have evasion, so I take no damage. I love being a rogue.
Right.
baby.
Good. Cool. And with that, that's the Banshee's turn for now. We go on to Elwyn. Oh, actually, and if you failed, you also get knocked prone by that.
I am now.
It's a modified form of thunder wave. Yeah. We're gonna call it Banshee wave because I just think that, or
Sound wave.
That's
it.
yeah.
It is.
We'll call it She wave with 2 E's.
No.
I don't know. There's just the one. Even the Decepticons.
Okay.
I thought that was sound wave. Starscream. You're right. That's
Starscream.
Starscream's the one everyone makes fun of.
So knocked prone. The elves are knocked prone. So yeah.
What's the total HP for the elves and goblins? Just,
21, I believe. 21 each, and for each of the 5. I basically made them level 3 equivalent, I think, but not like superheroes or anything. All right, with that, so Ellen, it was your turn.
Yeah, and so the banshees are within range now, right?
They're 70 feet away, so it depends on what you want to do. And if you guys didn't want, if you want, you can toss your minis up there. I don't know if you care, if you're just like, we're close enough.
I'll find one.
Eldritch Blasty times.
Yeah.
Cool.
Our
The one on the far left here. Or on my left. We're gonna call my left 1, 2, 3, 4.
Anyone else want?
Yes.
Yeah, you can grab one. All right, then that one I'll hit him with 2 Eldritch Blast. Oh wait, it's 4 in total for the meeting. So
Max. What? This is what sounds like.
oh wait, no.
He's the one with the.
Okay, yeah, it was the. I knew it was one of the.
All right, so the first one,
That's true.
the first beam rolled 26 on 2 hit.
Roll the 26 hit. Yes.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
then that's 9 damage, and then the other one was 13. I don't think 13 hits with it.
13 does not hit. No.
Yeah, okay, then
Sorry.
only the first beam.
Okay. Okay. Roll your damage there, because that. Oh, you said that. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So who got
No. Inverse and the crew. So not half of the crew. Cool. And is that The entirety of your turn? Do you want to?
Yeah.
You don't want to like jump off the ship and see if you float? Just figured I'd check. Karnag would be up here.
Okay. I did take. I failed that, so I did take 11.
Okay.
Cool. And knocked prone, so I guess I'm half. I use half my speed to get up.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that works. You could, and maybe for this, you guys, if you hold it, just if you are, because we'll have to take those back. But it's also fun to use the things. Cool. So Karnag, the half orc, you said, right?
Half orc, wildfire druid.
Okay, cool.
How?
About 70 feet,
Dang it.
roughly, yeah. And then after him is going to be Oz.
How long is the ship?
What are you trying to do?
I'm just gonna do cast or mass cure wounds.
Okay. Yeah, the ship I believe is about I think it's 60 feet long.
Okay. Well, that will cover everybody.
Yeah.
So I'll spell slot and
Cool.
use mass cure wounds. So. So everybody gets 14 back. Who didn't?
Okay.
Who took that?
Everybody gets 14 back, so I think that heals everybody back up, actually. Yeah. Unless you didn't lose anything. Yeah.
Take your damage beneath me.
Cool. And then, so with that, I'm just making sure there's not something else I can do. All right. Cool. And so you heal the crew. That's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we move on to Oz.
Okay. They all look the same, right?
All the banshees
Whoa.
from 70. Make a perception check with, however you usually do that. And now that they're closer, not exactly. Each of their the tints to their auras around them is slightly different shades of blue or white or gray.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
Let's see if they're different or.
Oh, Grant should be a base, but somehow.
Okay, auras are
We
different.
know.
All right. Well.
Maybe just kind of one side or two.
Why can't it be this?
I don't know if it's possible, but I mean,
This is Dungeons and Dragons. You
yeah,
can do whatever you want.
there's dragons, that anything is possible.
And more like dungeons.
You can be base, you just can't be basic.
I will play all human fighters. I'll be as basic as possible.
Okay, and then. Let me take some damage. I realize that was kind of running around.
You shot at them, right?
Yeah.
Did any of them?
One of them has taken an
Yeah.
Eldritch Blast, and and the same one has taken 2 crossbow bolts.
Number one, the very far left dude.
This one?
The far right.
1, 2.
That one?
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, I'm going to cast.
Since he's far right.
Oh, what? Why?
I'm gonna cast Hex on it and. Oh, I think I'm gonna make it. Oops. I'm gonna say that the skill that it has disadvantage, like the ability check that it has disadvantage on is wisdom.
It's wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is that also for saving throws too?
Yes, it's saving throws.
Yeah, we use one of the dry erase markers
Yeah.
to just write wisdom on the back of a hex token or somebody. Team. Cool. So you hex it, that's your bonus action?
That's a full action,
Oh.
unfortunately.
Oh, the hex is a
Yeah.
bonus action.
Huh?
The hex is a bonus
To
action.
move it is a bonus action.
Oh,
The
sure.
original cast, I believe, is a full action. Let me check to
I'm
make
pretty
sure.
sure. I played a warlock before.
Let's see. Oh no, it is bonus action. So actually, in that case, I'm gonna cast. I was gonna do told that because it's already taking damage,
Yeah.
and it takes extra damage. So
You said on the one that's already taken damage?
yes. So I needed to make a Wisdom saving throw.
We all roll a d20.
And it's disadvantage.
Yes.
Oh, that's right.
A 4.
Yeah, even with any sort of bonus. Yeah.
It's gonna fail. All right, cool. That is not what I meant to grab. Use my D12. Okay, it's gonna take 2d12. Okay, cool. 11 damage.
I thought that was 7. Like, not bad.
No, that's one. Oh, 11 damage, and then it's also going to take an extra d6 from X. So. There we go. So it'll be 16. 5 of that is necrotic, or wait. 11 of that is necrotic. The other 5.
It's also necrotic.
Oh, yeah, it's all necrotic, actually. So 16 necrotic.
Uh-oh. I have a feeling. I'm pretty sure they're kind of bad.
We'll find out.
Roll a percentile die for me. 30% chance of healing from the necrotic energies.
73.
So it doesn't seem to have an effect, and there's a moment where they breathe it in, and almost, the creature almost you see their aura kind of pulse, but then it comes back to normal.
Okay, but it had no effect.
No.
Okay. Necrotic. So don't hit him with necrotic.
Banshees have necrotic immunity,
Oh, yeah.
and then we're on the ethereal plane, so
Yeah.
flavor.
Well, then, yeah, I was gonna say I didn't know if they were actually banshees, but I don't know.
I think someone got like a 24 or something last time.
Yeah, I think I'm pretty.
I could not remember what all we got
I
last time.
Anyway, yeah. So that's Oz's
I
turn.
remembered you were sad, and that's it.
That was a meaningful contribution though, because that was a part I didn't remember. Okay.
Ah,
Next,
I only heard the party.
Lois.
Huh?
You only remember Goldman that was Lois.
It's true. But I do the bear, shark,
I'll move
and
to the
bear,
other last time.
whichever one it is. The one I'm bear with.
Yeah, shark and bear, because Kylie
Nice.
remembers it as
That's awesome.
shark and bear, and then
Oh yeah, the shark.
bear hand shark. So
Bear.
shark and bear and shark.
Shark and bear.
I love how big the nose is.
nice.
Yeah, that's super awesome.
Huh?
That's super awesome.
They are unyielding gods.
Oh no!
Oh,
I've transcribed the image of a god.
Trust me, it's
Oh,
really
no.
bad.
I'm pretty
It
sure
was
that's.
really bad.
I think that's sacrilege, but I should be okay.
So they take the whole round as a team, and then inverse, it's your turn.
The banshees continue to hold their song, and
I was just waiting for you to like say
I'm going to
something.
very shakily get up, elevator. I remove the condition. And I'm going to. What am I going to do?
I don't know. And then Goldman's up after this.
Cool. Yep.
That's 60 feet.
I mean, you could.
I didn't cast mage armor. Immediately dies. Uh-oh. I mean, I definitely cast mage armor.
I'm gonna cast a Dolph's acid arrow. And so I'm gonna do the one that's already injured. That luckily did not get healed.
Mm-hmm.
So 11 plus a pretty high number.
Uh-huh.
21.
Whoa. So high. So a 21 total.
Yes.
Okay, for the attack, and that hits. And is that fire?
No.
Or you said
it's
acid arrow?
not
Yes, I'm sorry. I can hear. Okay.
3, 4, 8. damage acid.
Okay.
At the start of this turn, it's going to take 2d4 more acid damage.
As the initial arcane acid flow, or I guess for you it's sort of, as the acid flows over this and starts dripping off and floating off into the ethereal, you do see that it doesn't seem to be doing as much as you're used to it doing. So they take 6 damage. They take half because they're resistant. So it'll only be 1d4. Well, no. We'll do 2d4 and half it. So, but cool. So they took 6 damage there. Awesome. Okay, and then actually, do I have one that fits that? I'm going to use the poison just so I don't forget on that left one. Just put it on the one that also has the hex. Cool.
We're just stacking negative debuffs on that.
Though,
To be fair, I should intentionally not hit the one that has X on it.
You said it's my turn, right?
if he's still, are you all done?
But hey, if you still have, I'd rather not have to waste another spell.
I mean, it still affects the wisdom save.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
All right. So I got up past that. There's nothing else I want to do.
Okay, cool.
So now it's my turn. You said they're 70 feet away?
Yes, currently.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action again to help. We give Oz advantage. Try not shooting them with that necrotic stuff.
Try doing something.
They're too far away. I keep crying.
So
Kill them already.
I think you get to. I think you're supposed to be able to take a.
You
can take it to do a wisdom save again.
I'm not crying anymore.
Maybe you're not. Well, it might.
I got a 9. I'm probably still
You'll
crying.
be- yes, you are.
And then I'm gonna use my action just to hide.
But
Where are
so
you hiding?
they're just ducking below the railing or half.
Or like cartoonishly hide behind someone, like contort my
Yeah.
body.
So he slips behind you and is like trying to duck behind you as a shield a little bit while trying to help you and inspire you. So you do have an advantage on.
Move X on you.
Yeah, well, so you have an advantage on whatever you try and do next. Cool. So that's Goldman. The crew is up now, Josh. So the half that were all knocked prone, right? But they aren't hurting at least. Cool. How would a group of high elves?
I feel like at this
What would
point, the goblins are going over and like,
Oh, so the goblins, since they're on the other side, like the goblins go and lift it, help.
they'll go
I like
help
that.
them out,
Okay. You know what? I think that fits. Yeah. And the goblins are real nice guys. They have shown themselves to be. So I dig that. Cool. And then do they shoot?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's just have, let's just have everyone except for Nathan help you roll. Everybody do their D20s. Well, because I only need 5. He only needs 5, right?
You can roll if you'd like.
6 feet.
Or actually, I realized I didn't mean to take that away from you because you did get 5 dice, didn't you?
15 for one.
Okay.
Because
And these are the elves, so that,
Not one.
okay.
Okay, maybe we won't take.
Yeah, you shouldn't be like.
14.
Okay. What did
If
you,
it helps, I got a 19.
okay. What did you do?
Oh, I got a 16.
Okay. Jackie, what was yours?
I didn't roll.
Okay, so then we'll take the 19. Everything the AC is 14, so that means 3 or 4 of those hit. Was it? Oh, yours was 14.
Yeah, 14.
So 4 of those hit. Were you going to have them fire all at one, or were you going to have them distribute?
just all, how many?
There are 4 spectral critters there. One each, or all at one?
Okay, so actually 2 other ones, and 2 on the ones that mostly hurt.
Okay. Okay, so roll damage on the first 2 that go to the hurt one.
12 damage for the hurt one.
What was it?
12.
Okay.
They made me cry.
So yeah, that'll hurt.
I'm still crying.
Okay, well, that's.
4 for one, other one.
Okay, and are these the next two attacks are separate or? Okay. So when the next two attacks hit the individuals, their aura diminishes, and the damage gets absorbed.
Oh.
So the two other attacks, but the aura's down now. So yeah. 3 of them. Cool. Make sure I mark that right. So the only one with an aura left is the last one. Okay, cool. Awesome. Elwin, you're up. Thanks, Josh.
I mean, we might as well just keep on blasting you. Yeah, they haven't moved, have they?
They moved on their turn, but they kind of moved as a unit the last time.
Right. And
Oh.
And they're not within melee range, are they?
They are at 70 feet right now.
So unless you're reaching.
I realize I skipped half of the banshees just now. I was there. They were supposed to go next. So actually, would it help you if they moved? All right, we'll let them go after you because they were finishing up that song they were doing from last time. That was a group effort.
Wait, so for the first ray, it's a 20, and then the second ray is more than that 20. So
Okay. And which ones are you firing? Which ones are you firing at?
I'm just blasting
The same one. Okay.
Yeah. So the first damage roll was 5, and then the other one was 16 total. So 21 damage, 20 total.
Okay, and that's force damage, right?
Yeah.
21 damage total.
Yeah.
Cool. I can math. All right. As your Eldritch Blasts strike this one, it's taken a good amount of damage, and it actually, you see that its aura now diminishes, and it's almost like it's almost like not water, but it's almost like the look if you had a water balloon, but there was something inside of it. There's something moving on the inside as well that you can see. You realize that it's almost like the outer aura that appeared solid has now become translucent, and there's something on the inside.
Do you have an action to investigate that?
You can make a perception check, and we'll call it.
Perception?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you're not moving around or anything, so it's kind of like, wait, what just happened?
Let's see. I got a 14.
With a 14, I think that's all you're going to be able to see in that
Yeah, just-
quick moment. So I'll say it almost looks like, I will say actually 14 is good enough. You would be able to see that the thing moving around inside, it's almost like, that what you thought was the Banshee originally now there's a humanoid on the inside of what looks like the Banshee skin. I don't know how else to describe this, but it's almost like if you had an exosuit of etherealness energy. Yeah.
Yeah, so I can envision that.
Okay. I'm trying here. I realized I didn't think that one through. Yeah.
Interesting.
And it still has like you're close enough. You can see it still has like this ghastly look to it, but there's something smaller on the inside that does seem to have like more of just a humanoid core to it. So yeah, there with that. Cool. Moving on to now it is the Banshee's turns to move. For which damage? Oh yeah, so 2d4s, and they're going to take half of it.
3 and 4, so it rounds it down, it's 3 damage.
Okay. And each time it's taking damage, you see that outer external ethereal exo. What do I even call this? It's just not a skeleton. I just can't think. Membrane.
Or
The ethereal membrane or aura continues to get less intense. But yeah, cool. Take 3 damage. Awesome. And then they're going to, now this time they will fly 40 feet forward. Just the 2 on the right. because I have them in 2 separate orders, but that first move was team. So they're going to fly around the right side of the ship and basically get to the prow of the ship or whatever. Is that the right word for that? Yeah, that's close enough. So now they're roughly basically 30 feet away from you guys, within 30 feet distance. And they're going to be floating more than that. So why not have some options to it? Isn't that how you're supposed to deal with dice? Actually, let me do this. I realized that these can do this the other day, which I thought was kind of cool. Yeah, I didn't think about it. I realized it the other day. I'm like, that's cool. Chessex, who'd have thunk it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. So with that, so they move within 30 feet. And in this instance, hold on. I lost it. 1 second. One of them is going to start to crackle with energy, and a lightning bolt is going to streak from them in a 50-foot line. I'm like, wait, I don't have anything that's good for this. So that's an advantage this way. If it hits you, counterspell.
If it hits me, I might count.
So this one shoots lightning this way. It's going to hit 2 of the crew, and
Hiding behind Jackie, sorry.
oh, that's right. So you were hiding behind Jackie. So this line is going to hit 2 of the goblins and purple and white.
I think you'll be fine.
I probably will be.
Yeah, because you're fighting, right?
Probably.
Yeah.
1 second.
I've evasion.
Thank you.
Worst comes.
Yeah, I'm not gonna count it, but you'll be fine.
You
Yeah,
can
you'll be fine.
tank
Yeah.
it, maybe.
Yeah, you're fighters, you're fine.
So, and it's accompanied by a loud, angry shriek, of course, because that makes sense, right? And so it shrieks, and lightning basically shoots from its mouth at you in a 50-foot line. You make a dexterity saving throw in this instance.
16?
Okay.
21.
19.
Okay. Cool. All of those save, so you take half damage. Oh, wait, who? What? The save was 14.
Yeah, but.
Yeah, I think
Oh, yeah, that's fine. And so that's going to be 4d6 lightning damage. 4d6 lightning damage.
Wait,
The-
wait.
D6.
4d6.
Sorry.
So, yeah, 4d6s.
86 and 120 feet.
Yeah.
So it's like a mini lightning bolt.
What was it?
17.
17 total. So then,
8 damage.
what he said. Yep.
With no-
Yeah, it was basically a half-powered lightning bolt. Yeah. Because they're not that cool. But yeah, so you guys took 8 damage then from that. I feel like I should have made it a full power now, though. That felt a little minor comparatively. Though you could have lost crew if they had, or came real close to it. So we'll see. There are 4 of them after all. Who knows what other tricks they have? Okay, so that's that one. The next one is going to actually dash to get right up actually on the ship. So that one, yes. And let's see. Yeah, we'll call that good for that. That should be it. That's it. Cool. That's those banshees. Ellen went. Karnag is up. Half orc. Go for it.
So I'm
Oz, you're
on
next.
the other side of this, and I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at 3rd level.
Okay.
On this banshee that just jumped onto the ship. So that's going to be 4 beams of fire that I've got to roll.
Okay.
Ooh. Dice. Yep, the metal. 32. 23. 21. And 19.
Okay, all those hit.
Okay.
Good rolls. Good rolls.
So,
So Scorching raised the 120-foot range,
Uh-huh.
and you did it at a higher level. You said to get 4 rays.
yeah.
Okay. Cool.
What is it, D6?
Yeah. But I'm just saying.
So it's okay. And then what's the is it 8d6 total then for each ray, or 2 total 2d6 per ray?
That's what I'm trying. On a hit, it's hard. Yeah. So.
Yep.
Ooh. That's 12, 12, 17,
And that's page number 3.
21.
All the maths. I'm just trying to improve you guys' math skills and make you better in your pre-calc classes.
I actually have a calculator.
What's 21 plus 16? 37?
37.
Yes.
Okay, so total damage is 37.
Yep.
Fire resistance brings it to half. As some of the heat,
And that's not my game damage. I can't do anything.
it's resistant. It's not immune.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's that.
Fire is fire.
And this is Banshee 3, so it has already lost its shell. So all of that went through. What was half of 37? It was 18. Cool. Awesome. Cool. Anything else you want to do? That's it? Good.
Yeah.
You gonna run and move, anything like that?
Nah.
Okay. Oz.
Cool. But I have advantage on.
Yes.
one
Yeah,
of
that's
them.
okay.
Oh. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast, so one of them will get advantage on. Wow. That's super cool. So that would be 15.
To hit?
Yeah.
It hits. And this is at which one?
Yeah, alright.
Is that the one on the ship?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty, let's so one of them hits. I have that advantage. Oh my god. That's actually 5.
Okay. Damage?
Yep, 5
Oh.
force damage.
5 force damage. It all
Yeah.
goes through though, so that's cool. So yeah, you feel the
You must really hate
I crit fail on one of the attacks, and then I rolled mid damage.
so as that force hits, you see kind of the ethereal energies kind of push back, and it creates this really interesting effect of like shoving the ethereal wisps like wind blown face,
I
on the
should've
sea.
wasted my advantage and cast mage armor on myself. That would have been a better use of my time. God damn.
Oh yeah, and there hasn't been any poison. That's good.
I mean, I definitely have mage armor. I'm
Spaced
not
for a minute.
switching right now.
All right, now the other 2 banshees are going to move 40 feet forward. We can have one of them jump up on the double clear because that's just awesome
Like, is
and
it
fun.
good?
Yeah.
Which one do you want?
Let's do the one on the right will go to the top, and the one on the left is. Do I have one more? Actually,
I have this.
yeah, use that. Thanks. And so they were 70 feet away approximately. They're going to run 40 feet forward. So you just got to give them about, what is that, 5 inches or so from the edge of the ship. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So now they're 30 feet away from the edge of the ship, roughly. The one that has taken in the most energy, let's see, she is. Or I'm sorry, I said that wrong. Who's taken the most damage? I said that wrong. Sorry, I said that backwards. Yeah, that was not the way to say that. So far it's been almost like an angry minor notes musical, and then some shrieking. This one in her state, and now that she's closer, you can actually see this next thing is a mournful wail that imbued with arcane energy. And as you look, the two that had made perception checks now that she's closer, so I believe that was Oz and Elwin, you guys see that this actually comes from the inner core person, that there is a now that you're closer, it looks like a sobbing woman on the inside, and she opens her mouth and lets out this really sad cry.
So sad.
With that, let's see. In this case, usually Banshees, this is a 30-foot radius, but for this particular one and the way I'm playing it, it is it's a 30-foot line. 30 feet should be 5 inches, 6 inches. 6. Yeah, that should be right. So from her, the only one who gets hit with that is going to be Gray Man there. And one of the crew.
Great, man.
I was gonna say, I know. Huh? I don't know if it's a spell, and I don't know if it's worth. I mean, I already have I have magical medicine, so.
So the Banshee releases a mournful wail. It has no effect on constructs or undead. All other creatures. So in this case, in this line, it's a directed sound. DC 14 for this Constitution saving throw. So one for the crew.
Oh, no.
And the con is, I think, going to be the same, +3 for either of those.
Sure, doesn't matter.
17.
That's
Okay.
cool.
What'd you get?
I think my highest was 6.
Okay.
It was
Yeah.
so great to know you.
Dude,
Um,
my dice hate me
You've just
tonight.
been really unlucky today.
I have been really unlucky
I've been
today.
really unlucky today.
All right.
Dude, I'm gonna win the lottery
3d6
tomorrow
damage.
or something.
3d6
Or I'm
damage.
gonna die.
We're done.
Okay. So one success and one fail? Okay. Let's see. On a failure, a creature drops to 0 hit points.
Okay. Bye, guys.
On a success, a creature takes 3d6 psychic damage. What did that total to? And so the crew member takes 11 damage. That would have been one of the elves.
Actually.
What?
So this is kind of how I envisioned Oz would go on, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
After hearing something sad.
Yeah, just something really dumb.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm gonna fall prone.
Yeah.
Right then.
So,
Okay.
so for those who are more aligned with the traditional Banshee D&D, the whale is usually something they can do once a day because of where we're at on the ethereal plane. They have to be in that other form has to be revealed before it works. I'll just be nice.
I'll be fine,
So.
guys. Just go on without me.
So that was more for players. I'm sorry if it encourages anyone to metagame. I just couldn't hold it back. I geek out too much. So with that,
Over the edge and move on.
she's just at 0.
No, I'm at 0 hit points.
She's gonna start making death saving throws if she doesn't get healed. But yeah, so that is Banshee number 1. Banshee number 2 is going to dash toward Blue Man back there, actually, and basically stand so that she's right on the ship next to you.
Oh, wait, did you cross past me while she was there?
Not within sword range, melee range. No, there's enough space. It is kind of this, and they have that flying. She could have gone over, around. There was enough movement there. Okay. Yeah. Cool.
Just wait till I get up.
Inverse.
Those 5 damage is coming for you.
And-
I'm gonna get you.
Yeah, inverse, you're up. And who's after that? Goldman's after that.
I'm going to.
Yeah. Oh, was there? I'm trying to think. There's something where if you're dying, you get to say your last words, but if something fails, you just immediately die. Is that a feat in D&D?
That is not. I think it's not.
Is that Pathfinder? There's something where you can do something really stupid, where as you're in death saves, you can speak and give off your last words.
That's
and
kinda
then
fun.
you have to make a charisma saving throw, but if you fail the charisma saving throw, you die instantly.
That's nice. I'm just gonna.
I like the flavor of that. Here's what I'll say. If you don't fail your death saving throw, it gives you the chance to say something. If you succeed on the death saving throw, you're still kind of like at 0 hit points and not pseudo unconscious, but whatever. Yeah, we'll say.
I was gonna say, I wish that was a feat, and I wish I had taken it, because I just think it's really funny
That
to
is
be
kinda
like,
fun.
don't worry guys, I got this.
Alright.
I give this message.
2,
Okay, what are we doing?
1. Oh, I'm casting upcasted healing word.
Gotcha.
Oh,
Cool.
hell yeah. Not, you're gonna cast it on someone else, right?
No, casting.
Oh, okay.
She's like, but I wanted to say my line.
I wanted to make this, with how I've been rolling, I'll probably crit fail.
I was gonna cast Revivify.
You get healed at 15 health as I throw like a splash potion of healing and say, "We got this."
You guys
Why
are-
can't Shadowheart ever get 15 points of health whenever
Well,
I cast healing word?
I
You
get
guys
once
back.
per turn. I can do an extra.
You're still prone.
I know, but I don't want to have to reach in there and do that on my turn.
And then I'm going to pull out one of Inverse's many knives and try to
Oh
stab the
no, I
banshee
have
in
to
front
use
of me.
10 feet to swing it up.
You only have 20 feet of movement.
No.
It's half your movement.
Oh, is it half movement?
But
Oh,
also,
okay,
it would
15.
be if there's a ranged attack, it would have disadvantage, and if there's a melee attack, it would have advantage.
Yeah.
So we just have to remember this. If it matters.
I sure hope it doesn't, because I only have 15 HP and I didn't cast Mage Armor.
Well, maybe.
Not that it would have helped on the last thing you had, but all right. So you heal. So you heal her for 15 points. That's
Yeah.
cool. That's cool.
And then- So 6 to 16 hit.
Yes. Yep.
So the
Cool.
one right here is 1.
Okay. Take.
As I-
So do we have? Say that again.
Oh no, it's just. I answered my own
Wind
question.
damage, let's go.
Actually, it's
1 damage.
Get up!
Give me
Let's
one
go!
elf-like
Let's
creature,
record.
and we'll be
Let's
good.
go!
One more.
No one's wrong with this.
Dude, we're killing right now.
Okay. What was it?
1 damage. And it's probably rounded down.
What kind of damage is it?
Piercing, non-magical.
Yeah, we'll let it go through, but it's because you can't really. I'm like, wait, what are you? What kind? Is it a dagger? What
Yeah,
are
I'm pulling out my knife.
you? Like you're like,
And it just bounces
what was your attack roll?
You're an artificer. Why
I
do you
have
do
no
that?
magical.
Why
My
do you
only
have-
melee attack is poison spray. You think I want to poison spray these things?
Why do you have a non-magical weapon?
Okay, and that was on number 2. Okay.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, it's supposed to.
Why do you have a non-magical weapon?
Let's say this one.
Okay.
Yeah, say that one. So Josh,
To be fair, I keep
I'm gonna let you take the elves and goblins and set them up on the ship however you like.
And I'll just focus on attacking.
She's bringing you minis because it might matter here in a minute if that helps. I didn't mean for her to rain them down upon you like that. It might be helpful if we remove the blimp for the sake of mini manipulation.
Yeah.
Um,
it's getting in
so that's-
there. Okay.
As cool as it looks.
This thing coming to
I like your the math of your economy there or whatever. You're like, I don't want to have to reach in there on my
Well, 'cause
turn.
I didn't
And then
have
you're like, now I
over.
Oh.
And I had to like flatten my hand.
See now that makes me feel like I really need to redesign it because I don't want that to be the feeling either.
Yeah.
All right, cool. That's good feedback for me.
Well, I have pretty small hands, and even I'm like, I don't know.
I gotcha. All right, so Inverse, was that your turn?
Yep.
Goldman, you're up.
How far away is this guy?
30 feet.
How does jumping work in the ethereal plane? And would I be able to? Because I have a -1 strength score.
So it would work differently.
Would
Usually it's I believe. Oh, hold on. I might have it
because
here.
it's determined by your strength score, but
Mm-hmm. I just lost it. I thought I had it on the board here. Hold on.
When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet before the jump.
Yep.
So I can move -1.
No, your score, not your modifier.
Oh, my score.
So it'd be 9 or
So
8. Okay, so yeah, you could.
Wait,
Is it?
Cover feet up to your strength score if you move at least 10 feet. So I can jump 8 feet.
So you can run 10 feet and leap over, and what that looks like in the ethereal plane, nobody knows yet.
could jump 8 feet
You
right
guys
now?
have experimented a little bit.
No, so like in a long jump, it's kind of
Yeah, but do you think you could jump 8 feet right now?
running long jump.
At least 10 feet
Exactly, that's what I was gonna
with a
say.
10.
Yeah.
I feel like 8 feet is actually pretty impressive. It's not great for game mechanics, but it's pretty
I'm
impressive
like-
realistically.
I guess it depends on your stride too. Like I can step 5 feet without easy, but
There's
the
no
jump.
way I could
Really
running long
basic.
jump 8 feet.
Really basic.
What do you wanna do?
Okay, so here's what I was thinking.
Skelly man.
I was going to, because this one's the one that's broken, can do like the super mega attack, right?
The one that did the last attack,
Yeah.
the whale, yeah.
Yeah, that's the one, because I want that one dead. So what I was
Okay.
thinking, I was going to see if I could jump, stab it, and then Misty step back on board. That's my bonus action after
So
I.
you're gonna like run.
Okay.
And then,
I thought it was it.
but I don't know how jumping works. in the real plane. Worst comes to worst, I just Misty step back on board and stab someone else, I think.
You should stab me.
While you're down.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
Okay.
I'm sorry.
this is fun to think about.
I'm gonna
Um,
be one of the banshees. I'm joining the fight against the
On the
banshees.
side-
On the
side
side
of
of the
the
banshees.
yeah, and okay.
Hedging my bets here.
Do you want it to roll like something?
Roll a d6.
6.
Okay, so we're gonna in this instance, the multiplier for your distance will be 3. So
Oh, I
you
can
can
make
go
that.
27 feet, which, and because she is just a little bit lower than the edge of the ship, that's just enough to make that attack.
All right, I'm gonna do the run. I'm gonna lunge and jump with my rapier out and
Okay.
stab. And
Yep.
it's a magic weapon, so
Wonderful. And just for the understanding of this, as you enter what's left of her aura, or as you get closer to her, it's almost like the weightiness, like gravity seems to let go a little bit, like that these creatures are like
manipulating correctly.
the way like in space works, mass draws
Yeah.
things in. In this case, it's almost like their presence dissipates gravity rather than pulling mass toward it.
Okay.
To science fiction it up a little
Okay,
bit.
cool.
Yeah, just to be clear on how that.
Very
Modifier
helpful
might-
for-
There's
logic to it.
Does a 25 hit?
Absolutely. No, you don't have sneak
No.
attack. It's like, you just kind of have to preface it anytime a rogue attacks.
Doesn't high ground give advantage?
Yeah, no.
It feels like it should.
Well, you did
Yeah,
say
that's what-
it's a little lower.
I did, but
Oh,
no.
Okay. It's 9 damage.
Okay.
Total.
And it was a magic weapon,
It's
right?
magic gear. Yeah. So 13
Uh,
damage. So then I'm going to use my bonus action to cast Misty Step on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna Misty Step right behind this guy.
Cool. Yeah, just barely enough space to get back up there. Cool. And I think Misty Step has to be a place you can see, right?
Yeah.
So it's almost like you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. That's fun. Very cinematic. I like that move. That was a lot of fun. With that, is that your turn?
Yes.
I think
that is
so.
my turn.
Crew, you're up. So goblins and elves, you had a chance to place, I think, them all, 5 of each. Okay. So now the crossbows, which are bolted to the they're bolted to the edge of the ship, 5 on each side. Could be useful or could not. So what would you have them do? They also have short swords at their side.
Burn one of their actions to help me out so I don't have to-
You could call that out as a free action. Talking is a free action, like
Burn one of your.
like or just crew get me. Whatever it is in character.
One of you help me out. I don't care. Help me out.
Alright, yeah.
Pick me up. Yeah, pick me up and carry me.
Wake me up before you go.
Definitely one of the elves does that.
Okay.
action.
Cool. One of the elves scoops you up. It's the one with the long platinum hair.
So all of them.
Did they all?
I
The
thought they
older
all
one
had-
of the there was an older female with long platinum hair versus the younger female with I think she
I
was
don't-
more
I
dark
thought they all
black.
had platinum hair.
I will have to go check. Now, I have it written down somewhere. I just forgot. But yeah, okay, cool. So one helps. So that's their action. Okay, cool. What do you want the other 4 elves and 5 goblins to do?
I guess the 5 goblins shoot at the banshee, out there.
Okay, cool. And that one's Banshee number 4. Cool. They have names, but nobody knows them.
That's okay.
I mean, do they have names?
I didn't ask, so.
If a banshee wails in the ethereal plane, and
Who
no one
cares?
knows, yeah, does it?
If a banshee wails
I feel like
in
there's
the real
a
plane,
set.
Oz continues to not do anything.
Does it matter what their name is if you fall dead? No.
Is this now 2 combats or Oz isn't
Four.
anything cool?
4 definitely misses, and then the last one was a natural 20.
Okay.
No, I like it better than that.
Man, a natural 20. So
I think it's fun.
it is the first attack that this creature has had, but it's a natural 20, so I don't want him to let it be. So you only get to roll damage like normal, because usually a normal shot, it's like it was shot with such precision and force that as it enters the aura, it dissipates the aura, but there was just something about that shot that was so on target that some of the damage still went through. So you can roll normal damage, which is kind of an anticlimactic natural 20 on combat, sorry. But you popped her aura bubble.
3 damage.
Three
damage.
is that 3 total or like 3 after it's been halved?
Oh.
Because it's it's just regular piercing.
1.
I'm so
1
sorry.
damage.
One damage, but no longer a
Yes.
ethereal
From the party.
protective aura. All right. So 2 of them are now at 79 hit points. I shouldn't have said that because you guys didn't know the total. That was wrong. That was a bad DM. Okay. So that's and then So-
That's the goblin.
okay. 4 elves left.
I guess I figure everything's covered, on deck. So I'm gonna hit what I assume second banshee.
That was the first one. It's taken the most damage. So yeah. If you're talking about the one off ship over here.
Off ship.
Yeah.
Perfect, yeah. And
All right. So four crossbow attacks for them with the +4 on them.
that's another natural 20.
Nice.
And a 3,
Okay.
18, and a critical failure.
Nice. So roll the damage for the nat 20.
7. Add to
3. Okay, cool. And then roll the damage on the regular attack. And that was you doubled the dice on that one?
No. Okay. Then, 4. That would have been
4 more?
damage.
Oh, 4 total. Okay. And then the damage on the last attack, or the last attack to hit.
1.
Okay. Bless you. Cool. This as cool. Yeah, and everybody else I think is focused. Cool. With that, it is now the third and fourth Banshee's turn. So who's up there with Banshee? Who's the skeleton up there? So you're right next to her. And Banshee 3 had taken some damage. She's going to turn to you. Roll a d4 for me.
Oh, D4. That's a D4. I know my dice.
Do you know your shapes?
No, I do not. 4.
Okay. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
I couldn't decide whether it was con or wisdom for this particular ability.
17.
Okay, cool. So you succeed. Roll. Actually, Liala, roll a. What was it? Sorry. Roll a d8 for me.
Roll the dice.
7.
Okay. You lose 3 hit points. She gains 3 hit points.
I'm going to use my reaction to take half damage, just because I can.
Okay, she still gains 3 hit points.
Okay.
As you feel, unless this would be a necrotic thing.
2 points.
Does that?
Oh wait, it's necrotic damage?
It is.
I take half damage anyway.
Okay, cool. But she still you can feel her drawing from what little life force you have. So yes, there's that.
2 or 1 for little life?
One.
1? Okay. What little life cool.
It's gonna be 1.5.
Yeah, it would be, but it's rounded down. Cool. With that, that's her action. Yeah, actually, that's all she's going to do, which is slightly anticlimactic now that I think about it. But for a moment there,
Trying to suck the life force out of a skeleton.
yeah, that's true. But she thought it'd go differently. I will say you're up close, and this is a.
Oh yeah, can I take a look at?
So this one you can. So this one looks different. I can't remember if you got a chance to see the other one, but this one you only see the outer membrane still. So but you did get a close up when you went to stab the other one.
Yeah.
So that one you could tell that there had been a change in that aura. This one's external ephemeral aura's solid. Yeah. Cool. Still, at least. Banshee number 4 is the one off to the side. She's going to fly in, floating just off ship. Probably put her on the double stack, actually, and right up on the edge, but not but where she can't get hit with a sword, basically. Cool. And actually, she's going to do the lightning bolt thing. Or wait. She's the one who did it last time. So actually, she does.
This one did it last.
2 of them did her.
No.
Oh, no.
This one did the scream of the whale.
Yeah.
And she did the lightning, so she doesn't have lightning anymore. All right, she might actually have to go in for a claw. Just kidding. Oy. Actually, she is going to fly in.
Yes.
Oh, I'm silly. Yeah. Okay. So she's going to fly in next to, just right there, drop right there. And she's going to reach out and do a corrupting touch. And I probably should have just had the. So let me see it's going to be that goblin right there. Actually, one of Braun's brothers. Roll a d20. So 14.
Yeah, but it's
I'm trying. I had to. I'm like I realized I didn't have their AC pulled up. But I believe it's. Oh gosh, was it 13? Now I have to look it up. That was a fail on my part. 1 sec. Do. See, Josh, if I would have given you the information ahead of time, it would have been fine. But now I have to go look it up out of silliness.
Someone mentioned the highlight of my week. I came into work on Tuesday. I was going to clock in, and someone in the office was like, "Oh, we have cake in the break room." I'm like, "We got cake?" And I was right past my desk into the break room. They just like the cake.
Nice.
My highlight of the week is I beat fire.
Oh,
Houses.
nice.
I'm going to be a route.
I respect it.
You do Nemesis.
Whatever.
One guy left, and the only reason he wanted because he's Ignace, and for some reason he always crits.
Ignat sweep.
Big knots are here.
And he had
Respect the bowl cut.
Yeah, he had an evasion ring or something because Nemesis could not land a single hit on him. He would just crit over and over.
Oh, their armor class is 16. So she reaches out, but he manages to sidestep, and she gets some of the metal, but not his. She doesn't get skin-to-skin contact, so that misses. Yeah, but she snarls with an excessively large and drooping jaw. It's in that larger form.
Was his right hand but it's not his left hand, so it doesn't look like an it's like
Nice. That's the Banshees. Elwyn, you're up.
Now they're gonna regret it.
Yeah.
It's time. It's come. I thought it would have got to my turn, man.
We're so
waiting
bad,
for this.
baby.
We're so bad.
I've been waiting for this. All right. Okay. Dude, I have so many options. It's hard to pick which one I want to just go mess up.
Maybe kill the one that's attacking me.
Yeah, that is true. I concur. That's a good point. That one.
Probably.
That one has like he's barely taking any hits, right? Oh, dude, I'm gonna ball out. Dude.
Let's go.
All right.
Not even rolling damage. I'm excited.
All right. Let's see.
Listen, the party is winning, we're winning.
Alright, so bonus action, I'm casting X Blade's Curse on this thing.
That does necrotic damage, right?
Wait, you might wait. Let me check.
Being overwhelmed is unfortunate in this
Oh
fight.
no! Oh, dude. Okay, it doesn't. It's I think it's isn't it Eldritch Smite that does necrotic damage? It might be
I thought it's my force.
Wait, no, I think yeah, no, you're right.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
if it has Eldritch in the name, it's force.
Oh,
except
Hex,
for-
yeah, Hexblade's Curse. It's not Hex, but it's just part of my class feature, so it doesn't deal with necrotic damage. It just
Oh, really?
yeah, no, it just adds a bonus to my damage rolls. Equals my proficiency bonus. So thankfully,
Oh, that is.
yeah, thankfully I won't goof myself. So, yeah,
That's good.
hitting this dude with Hexblade's Curse, and then let's see. Because that means like my minimum damage rolls like 11. But
Let's go.
Okay.
all right, let's go.
All that said.
So first things first, I'm gonna hit it with 2 attacks. With extra attacks. So 1 and then 2. And let's see what that roll. Oh, dude, that's bad.
Karnak is up after.
Okay, so first roll is okay. So they both hit because we have a 28 and a 29. First hit deals 12 damage total, and the second hit deals 20 damage total.
Okay. And this is force damage, you said?
It's
Magical slash.
magical slash.
Oh, okay.
because-
Okay. Oh, that's right. That's right.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So 20 damage and then what?
12, so 32 total.
And this is on Banshee number 2.
Fools.
Okay. I'm gonna borrow you. Roll a
Oh
D8.
wait, actually, I just remembered. Okay, so my 29, that's a natural 19, so that means I actually crit on that. So I need to-
Nice.
maybe roll that.
The curse is insane.
It is. It's just an extra damage die, right? With none of the modifiers.
Correct.
Okay, let me just roll these. So that was, so then, let's see. Okay, what did I say before? How much damage total?
32.
Okay, well that's, now it's 40 damage total.
Let's
Okay.
go.
I might as well second win. Like I'm not
Okay.
this far already. I might.
Cool. Just take 10 damage yourself.
Oh, 10 damage myself.
So this one's almost full and you did a melee attack on her, right? So
Yeah.
that aura, she had lost the shield portion of it, but having full hit points, as you try and pierce to actually do damage on this one, you take a quarter of the damage that you deal. So in this case, you took 10. Now she's under 50%, and you can see that dissipate as you go to do your second wind.
Okay.
Question. Would being 10 feet away change that?
If it's a melee attack, it's almost like it travels up the weapon, basically.
I mean, that's cool.
I'm a
That
fighter.
is cool.
Those-
Yeah, you got the HP.
Yeah, I got the
Take
HP.
it.
I'm already at like
Second
34.
one's action surge.
Hmm?
You mean second one's or action surge?
Oh, did I say a second one?
Yeah, I see that.
Dude, I'm
I think, no, we got this, so don't worry.
Yeah, no.
So-
We knew we knew.
So you're going, and this is with your glaive. Is that what it was?
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about how I want to do this because I could do Eldritch Smite or I could throw in one of my battle moves if I really wanted to.
You could.
Actually, I don't want to throw in one of my battle moves.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Yes, please. Please get rid of them faster.
No, I can't because I only have like I mean there's disarming attack, it's extra damage, but it's not gonna do anything.
Yeah, so what?
Yeah, it's not-
I disarm you of your corrupting touch. I mean, it's like this.
I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah. I don't know if that was.
Disarming.
Oh.
You know what? Listen,
I might.
he's got a point.
I might take that, but well, just tell me what you want to do. What do you want to do? Much like a Spice Girl.
I think I'm gonna go for Eldritch Smite because
Okay.
I think, yeah, because I'll get like more damage out of Eldritch Smite. That's a level, level 5. So. Level 2 or level 3?
Level 3.
Level 3. Okay, so then, yeah, so that's like a
Warlocks
3.
are currently full casters on that might change one D&D.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know, I'm so mad. All right,
No,
so
we can
second
continue
wave.
like 5th edition.
I know, but I don't like change.
Wait, that would be
Don't
the.
change.
I was gonna say that
Yeah, keep playing 5th
counter.
edition.
All right, so hits
Yeah.
16
supposed to be
damage,
backwards
and
compatible,
I'm
it's
gonna
supposed to-
roll the 3d8 for Eldritch way, and that's going to be 8 damage.
Okay.
Real.
So total
20 total.
20 more damage total?
Yeah, total.
Let's go.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah, because that gets it.
Let's go.
Yeah. So with that first blast, you kind of had ephemeral recoil or ethereal recoil there as her aura burst towards you, and now you're up close this time, and you can see that it's like the outer visage was what you would traditionally think of as that banshee, like that ghoulish, like jaw dropping, extra, kind of oversized jaw. On the inside, you see something less screamy here and more sad, but something that looks more like an actual human woman or elven woman. Actually, sorry, I said that wrong. But what looks like, and you can actually see her eyes are closed, but you can see tears of like blue light running down her cheeks within the casing of this.
Kill her faster. Last time that happened, bad things happened. Kill her faster. Just kill it. Kill it.
Cool. So she took that damage. Is that your turn? That's your turn? Okay, so then Karnag.
Karnag is going to cast Flame Strike on that one.
Okay.
Flame Strike's like AoE, right?
Well, he's doing the one outside the ship, though.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, I could totally ruin it. Aim at the balloon. It's
Let's not.
It's like pretty quick, guys.
Well, it's not a zeppelin, so it's not an incendiary gas.
If it takes enough damage, though, our
That's true.
elementals might escape.
That is a
I'm
thing.
not Oh, again, I'm not aiming at it. I'm aiming at
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
I didn't understand that.
it needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
D20. 13 plus 2, 15. What did it
Yeah.
need?
It needed 16.
Oh, okay, failed.
Yeah. So I need your other d6s as well.
How many do you got?
So it's going to be 46 fire, but
Okay.
also 46 radiant.
Ah, okay.
So we'll say 6 fire damage.
Okay.
And then 19 radiant damage.
Okay. So as you look, what was the actual spell again?
Flame strike.
So as your flame strike, what does it look like?
It's a column. It's a column of flame, 40 feet high, 10 feet wide. So it's just basically, I imagine, a burning bush situation where it's just an entire pillar of fire. Just
Okay. And in the same way that fire consumes the oxygen in the area, you see the blue and white light from this creature shrivel and dissipate, and what's left is a very gray pale, sickly, floating fetal position middle-aged elf. So no. So you see the shape of a woman who is now floating in space, curled up in the fetal position, and all of the light and the aura that they had that was around her has been extinguished.
You what?
That's a question. No, there is no char, but it's fairly grayed out.
It's like, oh,
It's his union
it's
mandated lunch.
union mandated break time. So then all of a sudden it blinks out of existence.
Yeah. Disappears into Sephi's, whatever. No.
I'll see you guys.
All right.
So you guys doing it Monday?
Yes to Monday. Yep. I think, as long as everybody's still good with that. Yeah, if you're good with it. Technically, I still was able to put in a 25 live, so security should be fine.
All right. Yeah.
If you guys want. Okay. Later. Good to see you, man.
I actually-
Come to
It's a national holiday, right?
It is Martin Luther King Jr. Day.
That means I'm gonna be setting out flags around the neighborhood.
Okay. Do you want to do that in the evening, or like you already have plans
I set
to?
them up in the morning and take them down in the evening.
Okay. So just let us know if you can't be here.
Okay, I will.
Awesome. With that, the light is the ephemeral energy is extinguished over there, and we can remove all the tokens and things, or the rings at least. She can stay there. Actually, we're gonna replace her with.
We're gonna find out like,
I can do
we're gonna find out these banshees are like, what happens.
I have a wisdom.
And the
Yeah.
banshees.
Yeah,
Don't
but
pay
I-
us to
Is it a bonus action or free action?
We're gonna replace her now with, she's a middle-aged elfin.
I mean, I could just put the hex back on there.
All right. With that,
That's why it might be dangerous. It still might be dangerous.
Yeah,
So,
I was gonna say.
Karnag is now gone. Oz, you're up.
Okay. So I can't tell from here how alive she looks or not.
I forget where are you? Do you have anyone right in your face right now?
No, I'm just chilling.
You can make another perception check now that you're not dead or unconscious or whatever, zeroed.
That was a flat 10 sound.
Perfectly average.
Yeah.
You see, it's more like it kind of happened really quickly, and your eyes are still adjusting to this massive bright light, and then it almost is like your eyes have a little bit of that flare as you go to
Looks like
look
a
at
gray
this.
woman. Yeah.
And you almost can't see her because you've got that, like, I looked at the light for too long, and it
Oh.
was like I looked at the sun, and now it's like I got that spot.
I roll perception and I see less than everybody. That's Shit.
Though I realized I was thinking, I'm like, your sight is a little different, so that's
Yeah, I was
yeah.
gonna say actually.
I don't know. We'll leave it at that
Yeah,
though.
no. That sounds right. Like, yeah, it looks like bright light.
Yeah.
Leave it.
So
Alright, I'm gonna move my hex to where you wanted me to move it to the one here.
I just 60-foot range, so I can hit anyone with my. Let's get dissonant whispers then.
I guess I'll put it on the one that you're in front of then. Yeah, or behind, I guess. When you're by. Alright, that one is the hex now. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just take this opportunity. I don't know. Is it even worth casting me down? I guess I could.
you're like, I don't think I'm gonna get hit again.
Well, it's
Technically, that wasn't hit last time, so
yeah, I was gonna say, is it even worth me casting mage armor? 'Cause for the most part, they don't do melee. I'm not close enough to cast Speak with Dead on that one, so I can't even see if that's dead or not. All right.
Does it speak with undead?
Well, if it's
I'm just playing.
dead,
I'm messing.
I don't know about the I can go with Eldritch Blast.
Cool. And then
Eldritch Blast, the one that has already taken a ton of damage.
okay, your Eldritch blasting. Which one?
That's
I don't know if you guys want to move down now that these two seats are, or if you're happy all the way down.
Maybe finally, okay, 15 and 21.
To hit or
Okay,
yeah, both of those hit.
both hit.
And that was at which one again? The one up by the one over
The
there.
one that's already taken.
That would have been Banshee number 2. Cool. Oh yeah, that one's the one that you can also see within.
Yeah,
And-
I want that one dead.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. 10, that's 14, 7, 21 force.
You watch as and what how are you doing this? What is it? Okay. So as your force damage hits it, it causes blue sparks to shatter in all directions as the energy is cast away and left with this again very beautiful elven face, and it's almost like now it looks stone carved, but not made of stone. So and she starts floating and curls up into this fetal position.
So it's the same as like that one over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they're literally like doing the space swirl like this.
I like that. Kill it again.
Cool. But that's 2 down.
Who's next?
Oh, sorry. That would be the Banshees 1 and 2, which are the 2 on the top. Actually, they're the only 2 left. No, wait. The 2 Banshees 1 and 2 are gone. Just kidding. So inverse, you're up.
Can I make an arcane check to see what's going on with this one and that one?
Somebody for the live.
Yeah. Are you? Which one are you? Where are you?
I'm right here, so I'm right up next
Yeah.
to that one.
Okay. So make an Arcana check or religion.
I'm choosing Arcana because
Sure.
I'm good at that.
Okay.
I mean,
You just might get different information. That's all.
Oh. I'm still going with Arcana. I'm gonna use my knowledge of past life to add a 1d6 to that.
Okay.
So, ooh, that's a nat 20. That's 30.
Let's go. That's what we're talking about.
That is a solid roll.
I'll take all my crit
All right.
rolls for that.
Okay.
That is an attack roll.
So
Yeah, right.
being who you are, you are more familiar with kind of the nature of the undead and the magic that goes along with it and that blend of things. And you kind of are sharp as far as these things go. You're aware of like the history, but as you look at this, there is something that still holds this creature. And based on what you already knew about banshees in general, you think that maybe what usually happens on the material plane, where the spirit kind of goes out of existence, is the equivalent to like a banish spell, and they get sent back to their original plane. In this case, she's on her original plane, but there's something about the way that you're watching these, almost like an anti-magic, but not. That's not the right word because it doesn't kill magic. But yeah, so there's this, but she's in this stasis, and as you look, like she looks like a human. She looks like a humanoid elf, and she looks like fleshy, but she's just completely gray. So she's not hard as stone if you like go to press, but there's something about the core of what this creature is. Even with a 30, it's kind of hard. It's hard to even, like, I can't even put it into words exactly. You saw energy dissipate from her. Even with the 30, you would get the sense that perhaps she would regain energy over time, but it might not be to the scary form right away.
Okay.
And I didn't really put that in arcane terms. There's a little bit, yeah. So yeah.
My character explains this to everyone in the arcane terms.
So mid combat, you're hearing him like go off into like the kind of language that's that's like the floating calculus symbols meme.
So she's undead then.
She was definitely undead,
Is she dead?
but there's something about this
However,
that
am I
is
able
less
to
familiar. So
discern if I should continue if continuing to attack would be a wise course of action, or if my actions would be better spent. Because 30 in the DM's guided state is a nearly impossible DC.
yeah, I would say that in the 6 seconds you've got to use this 30, which is still a limited thing, which is why it's almost impossible. You get the sense that there's not anything left there. It's not like you could destroy whatever this is. There's something about it that's almost undestroyable, which is kind of weird.
She dead. It's complicated.
Like,
I knew that.
yeah, like you go to, like for instance, you go to as you watch
everything that you said, obviously.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. So and we
I
can.
know all of that.
I will.
Right.
Whatever happens next, as you guys invest, I imagine you investigate this more. That 30 will come into play more. In the moment, you have an insight about how it plays through. So, anyways, so yes, you'll get to ask more questions, and I might have better answers as time goes on. With that, anything else you want to do on your turn?
Was that an action?
That one's dead. Actually, here, let's replace her with.
Oz dies. I want to play as the secret guy. I want to become a Lego.
I'm playing a fighter with my character.
Okay, this isn't exactly.
Actually, yeah. If Oz dies, I'm re-rolling a fighter. Yeah, screw that.
Okay, cool. With that,
If Oz dies, I'm playing a barbarian.
who's next? Okay, so anything else on your turn?
Was that an action?
No.
Okay, perfect.
We'll say it's your bonus action though, because that to get a 30.
That's fair. But this is the hurting one, right?
Both of those, actually, yes, that's that one has a slightly diminished aura, I
feel like we
believe.
should focus our attacks on one, just
going to climb up
So
here.
that way
Yeah, which one's the-
you don't end up in a,
Do you say that out loud?
yeah.
Focus.
Focus fire.
What does it sound like when your character's mid combat and trying to be heard?
Hit that one. Got it.
Got it, boss.
And fireball.
Listen, I've had a day. Time.
I would get to 7:30 fast. Okay. I'm good.
So which one are we beating up?
Which one did she actually point out? The one up high?
Technically, I pointed it in that.
Yeah,
direction, but
it's
that's
like-
the- that
Yeah,
was-
okay, cool.
All right, so fireball time.
Sure. Si tú quieres.
28.
Okay, yeah, it hits.
I'm ideally you will kill it with electricity so that I don't have to try and hit it with. cats
24
on
rounded down is 12.
Cool. Fire damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm assuming
Um,
it's resistant fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
I should pick up meta magic adapting a transmuted spell.
It's an idea. All right, and that's your turn, unless you want to move. So that puts us up to Goldman.
Mhm.
Alright, Goldman is going to cast
I
Dissonant
have been
Whispers,
magic at that,
Um,
but didn't take that.
the one over here. So it has to make a Wisdom saving throw,
Okay.
50, and it has disadvantage because of the hex.
Cool. And so describing it. So remind us what that is,
Dissonant Whispers.
effectively, I guess.
I whisper a discordant melody. I don't think it's Goldman's whispering. It's like he gets his little box and it does a little thing.
Okay. Okay.
And the whispers are coming from that from somewhere
Okay.
in wherever it leads to. And yeah, but only the creature of choice can hear racket, terrible pain, wisdom saving throw, 3d6 psychic damage if it fails.
Okay. I believe it failed. Your DC is what again?
14.
Oh, actually, no, just barely makes it.
It has disadvantage on it. Do you?
This one does?
Yeah.
What makes it have disadvantage?
The-
Oh, she moved hex. Okay. Makes it.
Okay. Well,
So just barely 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
It takes that as much.
And you being that up close, right? You're right there. So as the dissonant whispers, hits, are you able to hear them at all? Like, do you just kind of, so you hear her tonality change and she starts humming in what you imagine is what she's hearing. And so that's part of how she makes the save.
That is cool.
Oh yeah.
The pages, right? It makes sense, right?
Even the things that kill you do cool things. I hate that.
4 psychic damage.
Let's go. Big
And
number.
resistant? No. Immune? No. Okay, good. Yeah, they'll take all 4 damage there. All right, and that was number.
Is that the great?
That's number 3, right? Yeah.
What is that?
The final
It's
phase.
the polygon grabs the final magic 14. That's so cool. I love that.
It's just, is it like one of those stress relief
Yeah.
things?
Dude, I like.
Yeah, they made like low poly grapes and they became like a huge thing.
That's
in, like,
hilarious.
the community.
That's
I love
that
it.
would be a very large grape, and it's like a dreidel grape.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I love the
Alright,
low poly
and then I'm
grape.
going to use my bonus action to use help on Elvin.
Oh, dude.
So you get advantage
Let's
on the
go.
next attack.
Let's go.
Bonus action help.
Dead.
Okay, and how do you try and help him on his next attack?
What would Goldman say?
Specifically to Elwin.
Kill these bloody things, you. He's angry. Kill them.
Yeah, that's kind of the plan, but I'll do it for you.
Bloody better.
Like down on the deck and
For
the thumbs
him.
up.
I am not doing it.
I'll do it for both of you, and then
Nice.
like puts his blade underneath his arm for a moment and gives you 2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So help,
sure.
and then the crew's turn.
Great. So pretty much the crew is all gonna, gang up on the Banshee down there.
Down, yeah. I was gonna say all of the crossbow are bolted to point externally, so they would have to use their melee weapons.
Yeah.
So they just all aggregate around here, and it's like this.
Swarm.
All right. So do you want help rolling these, or do you want to roll all of these? There are 5 of each.
So
It was all hands.
10
Say again.
rolls?
So we need 10 rolls. 5 of them are +4s.
I'll do 2. Anybody else?
All right.
I'll do-
Everybody does 2. and one of them will be +3, and one of them, the first one will be +3s, the second one will be +4s.
So I got a 13 and a dirty 20.
13 doesn't hit. The 20 does. Okay. And so that's one. Okay.
Dice for the short sword damage?
It's a D6. Okay, and it's going to be plus on the damage. It should be a +3. So what did we get for everybody else? Garen, did you hit?
One hit, one miss.
Okay, so it's 2 hits.
Both hits.
Okay,
18 and a 21.
nice.
Yeah,
No.
And then
Why can't I get those rolls?
Bendy +3.
Yeah.
Or I'm sorry, one was +3, and the first one was +3. The second one was +4.
It's a 3 and a 7.
Yeah, I rolled like a 13 and a 9.
Okay, so all right, so we need 6 D6s. Howdy. 6 D6s, each of those +3. How's it going? Nice, appreciate it. So they are attacking, they're in an ethereal plane, and they have an airship. We just took the blimp away for mini usage. Thanks, it's made out of recyclables. I also made a drawbridge over the break.
Oh, is that what that is?
Yeah, it's got, yeah, so I think I showed people when you're,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're all.
I can't see, I can only see like the.
So, yeah. So,
Oh.
well, he's counting up his dice. So,
Cool.
so it's got like the catwalk, the
Yeah,
towers, and then
that's really
and then I can
cool.
walk in place. So.
Oh, that's fun. I
Yeah,
like
so we were watching Psych for the 4th time.
that.
yeah,
Yes.
and
very
I needed something to do. So.
No, that's good. I like it.
45 half to what, 20?
22 total damage. Nice, and that was to what would be Banshee number 4. So that puts it at 57 hit points. So that bluish gray. This one had a more gray tint to it, and this Banshee and her kind of ephemeral aura diminishes, but you can't see through it. She hasn't gone translucent like on that layer yet. Yeah. Cool. With that, so that's the crew's turn, and now we're at Banshees 3 and 4. So neither of them are at the whaling stage yet. However, both of them can use. So both of them are going to reach out and do corrupting touch. Is anyone else up within melee range of the top one there? Okay, so she's going to do that one more time, or she's going to do the actual attack this time, actually.
Okay.
So does a.
Wait, it's an attack.
This one is. This
Have
is
you already
different.
rolled? Have you already rolled?
Maybe. What did you want to do?
Make it a 7.
Do you have for portent or?
Yeah.
That's fine. I had a 19.
Oh, thank God.
So that was a good choice. You
Thank
didn't
you.
know what the roll was, and I did it very quickly. So portent that to 7, and she does not
Feels like
do
portent
damage
has
there.
seven.
Um,
Yeah, I have to be like, oh,
So based on your premonition from earlier this morning, you get a vision of Goldman having energy drawn from him just for fun. Let's see how much.
How I didn't have a premonition that I was going to almost die.
Yeah, 7.
But I had a premonition that Goldman might
That
be
he was
there.
going to be that you saw energy being drawn from his skeletal frame. Right. The other one.
This is Oz's worst day ever.
Yeah, Oz is no good for a bad day.
Yes. Are we good for Monday? I put it at 25 live.
I can check and then do you,
I'll stop by.
yeah, just stop.
Okay.
Well, tonight or?
Either way. So,
If
on my way.
If you guys text Brayden, he'd be able to tell you.
Okay, that's fine, that's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Just text Brayden, he'll be able to tell you.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so this one's just going to reach for one of the goblins. Their AC is 16. She rolled a 22.
That's fine.
So 3d6 damage. Sorry, 5, 3. So that goblin takes 10 damage, and she's going to regain 5 hit points. Oh, actually 12 damage. She's going to regain 6 hit points. That was cool. So one of the goblins takes 12 damage.
That's fine.
Necrotic. So she reaches out and her corrupting touch draws and causes black veins to temporarily appear as you can see kind of him get a little
Well, that
weaker.
actually feels cool. Never mind. You're welcome that I let that happen. Now you look cool.
Cool. With that, so that's is that both Banshees? That's both Banshees' turns, I believe. Yeah, because they're in Banshee mode, so they're just rage monsters. They don't care about retreating. And so then we go to Elwyn, and then Oz, and then Inverse.
You have
Let's
advantage.
go.
Or we just beat on this one?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Yeah, come over. Kick this guy's ass.
I'm just gonna. Beat. Yeah.
I'm standing on you. Don't worry, guys, I'm fine.
My
The stairs are there.
Living
Oh,
on
yeah.
the
that doesn't
edge.
make more sense.
True. All right.
Just climbs up
One of
the
those-
wall.
What's that gymnastic thing where you
Pole vault?
you pole vault up with your glaive?
Yeah. No.
Maybe if you were a rogue with second story work or whatever.
All right. So let's see. Weapon in morning time. So it doesn't have like bonus action. What I'll go for is for a fainting attack. So.
With a Banshee, you might end up fainting when you attack. Sorry.
I didn't even have to attack them. I just looked at them.
I'll just okay. So.
So far, this one's only gotten spells, right? You haven't tried to attack this one with a weapon, melee weapon, right?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
So this is the first melee weapon that has
Alright,
been.
He's a
so
fighter.
my first hit was a 24, 15 damage, and then
Sorry, that was just for myself.
my second hit will be.
That's what this,
Alright, so
you just need to.
yeah, and then
It's
24,
this Banshee with all the guys around him.
25 damage on that one.
15 and 25 or 25
15,
total?
Yeah, 25 total.
Okay. And that's with the Hex Blade, so it's magical damage?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So full 25, and you take a quarter of that, so you take 6. Yeah, because she's over 40 hit points, so part of her aura basically explodes back at you. It's almost like a variant on Hellish Rebuke. It's kind of like that.
Ah.
We might call this Ethereal. I don't like that
That
either.
doesn't sound like
I'll figure it out, but it's that. So she takes 25,
Oh, wait.
and yeah.
I forgot that I also had my superiority die. To the, oh, wait, no, that was only on the attack roll. Not, wait, no, to the damage roll. So. Superiority die. So, let me see what my superiority is.
I'm subtracting 25.
I know.
Okay, so as your glaive comes through with its magical energy, it slices through her ephemeral aura, and as that energy bursts back at you, once again, you're left seeing on the inside, again, an elven woman with this shell of with this ethereal energy kind of around her, moving with her humanoid form. So it's like two forms in one, right? That layered look. Okay, is that it?
Yeah, let me just calculate because I forgot that fainting attack adds no superiority down to it.
Okay.
What
And
about,
then take the derivative and with the exponent. And
basically,
you
yeah.
said ethereal earful. That was one of the
Okay,
symbols.
okay.
Or
Add 5 more damage to that, so 30 damage total.
ethereal comeuppance.
okay, so then you're gonna take a quarter of that, so 7.
So 7 damage total?
Yeah, and she's down to 14 hit points. Cool. Which means most of that aura is gone, and you're seeing a lot of the grayish blue of the person beneath for the most part. Because that was Banshee number 3. No, wait. Oh, no. Yeah, no, that's right. Okay. So then, Oz, you're up.
Unfortunately, while I ordered everyone else to attack the Hex, I cannot attack the Hex.
Yeah.
But, and it did so much good with
My
the,
bad.
yeah. Okay, well, that's fine. I guess I'll go for gonna go for the one that's surrounded by the others with Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Maybe I'll finally roll well for myself. Wouldn't that be like really cool?
It'd be amazing.
17.
That's not bad.
I don't know, 30, 20.
Okay, cool. Both of those hit.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah, I'm rolling so bad today. So it's gonna be 13, 14, 15 force damage.
Okay. Do. And I just remembered, what's the lowest goblin hit points at this point?
I think like a 5.
Okay.
Yeah, one has 5.
Okay. Because I realized all of them would have taken a quarter of the damage they dealt, but even if you said like they each took 2 damage or something, it's still.
Well, technically.
Yeah, it's close. But yeah, have them all take 2 damage for that last one.
We'll just go right
I
back
just
to the
okay. I
temple
lost
there.
it. Was it 15? What was the
Maybe.
damage?
Uh,
Yeah, right.
yeah.
Okay, sorry, I got
So that's
distracted.
10.
All right.
Wait,
Wasn't it? Did I hear?
wait, how is it only, wait, hold on. I can't do math, question mark, because it was 9 and 1.
Which is
So
10
that's
plus
10,
your
and then
bonus.
I add my charisma, so,
Twice.
yeah, so it's 18. I can't do math.
Okay. Cool. All right.
I'm pretty sure I did say 15 the
You
first
did,
time.
yes.
It's fine,
I'm
I
glad-
don't know how to do math.
I'm
so.
glad I interrupted my own thoughts to do that because now she's hurting even more.
We haven't
Oz
seen the,
inverse is up.
We haven't seen has this one, do we see the person inside?
Not yet. no.
Okay, cool.
So she's close. She has to get below 50% before that starts to become translucent. The one on top definitely is visible.
So
Yeah.
that one we should probably, everyone definitely focus that one, not me, but everyone else.
4 or 5 health.
Say
What
again.
is that for? The goblin is at 4 or 5 health.
3. Yep.
3 now.
I'm gonna do a second level healing word.
Oh, nice.
Healing word, I'm at 15.
You know,
Yeah, 3 that's like 150.
keeping your crew alive is important.
10 health heal.
Tends to affect morale.
It does tend to affect me. This person is a very caring person.
You have light armor proficiency.
You know what would really affect my morale? If I died.
More than once.
We go back to the temple of the Bend.
Can you res this?
We'll give you your books. Maybe.
No.
Yeah, after we rob them, can you res this?
Hey, he was cool with us rather than.
Okay, so you healed, and now what are you
And now
doing?
I'm gonna do firebolt on this one.
Okay.
Depends. If they're odds
18.
level good, then it's
Hits.
immediately.
Yeah.
13 plus 5, 18, so 9 damage.
Ooh, it's close.
So
5 hit points left. Real close. The one in front of you. So she's you like that ephemeral is almost like it looks paper thin, that aura around her, and you're mostly seeing just a little bit of radiance from her core human closed eyes again. And actually you can see the same thing, that she's got these kind of almost like black light highlighted blue tears.
Oh, yeah. This is my turn now?
Sorry, it is Oz's turn. Or no, hold on. Inverse, yes, Goldman, sorry. I can see
I'm
this.
gonna. You're in 5 feet. I'm sneaking
Yeah,
back in
no,
there.
sneak attack. That's what I was gonna say.
I'm
Oh,
obliterating
that's
her.
true. That's
Don't
true.
risk it.
Does a 15 hit?
Mhm.
Oh, thank God. Oh, okay.
And she doesn't have much aura, so you don't get that backlash.
You already did that for it.
Yeah.
That's so nice of you.
Oh my God. I'm counting all. I want this. So that's 12, 13, 20, 22, 23.
I thought you said 5d6.
Suffice to say, that's enough damage. So what is it?
Yeah,
So
it is true.
well, actually,
Plus
Yeah.
29 damage or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
so what would your sneak attack look like as you try and make sure this type of creature
That's just.
finishes
I assume
off
she's like
or whatever?
facing.
Yeah, that because she may have turned. She probably turned
Yeah, I
as he
just see,
struck
like,
her.
a little rapier lunge and pierce right through where I suspect her heart would be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Approximation of where
Where
a
a
ghost's
ghost heart would be. Ghost
Are,
heart.
are you using just a regular dagger?
No, it is my magic rapier.
Oh, that's
Almost
good.
made
That's
for me.
good. That's important.
Yeah. It's magic and it's gold. It's really
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, since the
If-
artificer doesn't have a magic weapon himself.
That's
Ironic. Magic weapons.
That was so funny when you were like, it's just a regular dagger, and I'm like, what are you doing?
So, so she does again turn to that a smooth grade
That's how I got mine.
personage. All of that blue light leaves her. I should have a little more like. Okay, all right, that's close enough. I just thought I had another gray. So yeah, she's done, and she is now a floating gray. As she slowly curls.
Gross.
Yes, and as you pull your rapier out, you realize like there's not an actual wound there on her, but she's still done. Like it's like now, like the surface is still smooth. There was whatever you pierced. So,
It's
yeah.
just like floating and stuff.
It's kind of just sitting there and like, yeah.
That's like
slow turn.
bonus action. Can I like Spartan kick her off of like the ship so she goes tumbling away?
That's interesting. Make a dexterity check with disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Okay.
Yeah.
I got a 4 and a 5, so 8.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
So as you go to kick at her,
Mhm.
it's
Oh wait, she's a ghost. I forgot about that.
it's complicated is the bottom line.
Yeah.
But as you go to kick at her, it's not like your foot doesn't pass through. There's substance there, but there's not a whole lot. It's like the force doesn't hit like you would expect it to.
Yellow.
I was gonna say, like flesh, like.
So
It's weird.
it's not like hard as stone, but it also isn't super. It's not like overly squish.
Oh, I was imagining it very squishy. Yeah.
It's almost like if you've got, how when people are like really muscular, but they don't show it, like you can feel the firmness of their muscles,
Yeah.
but there's still like just a hint of fleshy there. I don't know how. I don't know. We should.
I know.
It's enough.
Yeah.
Suffice to say, it didn't work.
Okay.
Cool.
All right, that's my turn.
Whatever.
Okay. And that gives us. So now the crew is up. Are we going to do one more? It's like. All right. So if we don't really, I don't think we need. No, actually, I guess it does depend because she's next. So are you going to have all of the goblins and elves basically attacking this one? All right. This one has enough hit points that she could last one more turn and it could be meaningful. So everybody roll 2 d20s for the attacks. The first one's going to be a +3. The second one's going to be a +4.
Crit.
Nice.
Don't worry, I crit failed to balance it out.
Okay.
Yay. So I'm at 18.
My first one was a 6, but my second one was the second one's +4, right?
Yes.
23.
Okay.
22.
It's a DC 15, right?
AC's
Or
14.
AC, oh, 14?
Yeah.
Okay. 1 hit.
One hit.
15 and a 6.
Okay. So 3 on this side, a crit, and 1 more. So one of those, so Josh, whichever goblin you think you are rolling for is going to take a quarter of the damage he deals here. But everybody then so we need 66s for all of to include the crit for a damage.
I have 3, but I can
Roll twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for it.
All right. Yeah.
I rolled an 11.
I feel bad.
Dude, my dice say it's not good.
Wah,
My
wah.
friend Penner,
No.
was in a campaign. During the combat, he didn't have a single hit, and he spent half his combat. Because you know how Kurotoa work? They have
Yes.
sticky shields.
Mm.
He spent half his combat just trying to get his rapier off. And
I think it just disappeared in the
So-
name, but oh no, there it is. Got it.
One goblin is going to take what, 1 damage.
Okay. So how much damage does he do?
4.
Okay. So that's enough to get past that threshold. So no more. He's the only one who takes a damage. So then what's the rest of the damage?
8, 8, 5, 9, and 8. So
8, 8, 5, 9, 8.
a lot of numbers.
8, 8, 5, 9, 8. So 24 plus 14. Is that right? 8, 8, 5, 9, 8. 24 and 14.
Yeah.
So 38. She was at 41. She's at 3.
Wow.
3 hit points.
But she goes next, so.
Good job, crew.
One of us is getting set to
Wait,
0.
Wouldn't that be half?
Ooh, that's right.
No.
Just kidding.
Okay.
It's okay.
I think
There's
she's
more
at
me.
0 again.
So 41 minus a total
Well,
of
so hear me
38
out.
and then
That's technically
4
the
more.
best case scenario, because I'm
So
only at
42,
15.
21.
So it's
86 isn't that much.
All right, so she's at 20. Just kidding.
Exactly.
With that, it's her turn, and she is going to wail.
Yeah,
And
but the whales.
and like I said, their wail is a straight line.
But no, if she hits me, I'm only at 15, so it doesn't hurt. Like, it's not.
Who's in gray?
That's right.
Who's the lizard?
Oh,
I don't
that's
know.
another.
No,
That's,
hit me.
Oh, I
that's
see.
another-
Hit me, go
yeah,
for it.
the
So
red and green.
Yeah.
I got you. So it's going to be one of the goblins, and
Is it the same, or do I just?
It's a save because it's the same thing as last time.
Yeah, it's.
So that is a DC 15 is what we're looking for. And it's roll a D4 actually for me first. Oh no, I'm just kidding. It's a Constitution saving throw.
It's magical, right?
The Banshee releases mournful wail, provided that she's not in sunlight. The wail has no effect on constructs and undead. All other creatures, yeah. So it's not. I wouldn't call it magical.
Okay, it's okay. I fail.
It's more undeady. So okay.
We passed.
We're so not bad.
You dropped to 0 hit points again for the second time. As this undulating rhythm, she does one of those Middle Eastern things.
How wide of a 30? Like, is it literally just a 5-foot line?
Yeah, it's
Okay,
basically
cool.
like it's
So that means Olivia doesn't drop.
Yeah.
Olivia doesn't
That
have
would
it.
be very bad.
almost.
You're good. No, you're good for Monday.
Oh, thank you so much. Awesome.
Don't worry about being out of your time.
Can I leave? Am I good to leave the D&D stuff here over the weekend? Will this be locked?
It'll be locked, but I can't really guarantee nothing will happen.
Okay. Cool.
Probably best to take it.
All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. So as that familiar cry hits you, you feel the brainwaves in your noggin cease. What was the damage for the 3d6s? 10 total. The goblin takes 10 damage, whoever he was or she was. Actually, I think they were all brothers. So yeah.
Yeah.
So it takes 10 damage. I don't know how many hit points that one had, but cool. So there's that, and now it is Elwyn's turn.
I'll just, do my thing. Just jump down. Yep, just jump down, and first, wait, they both hit, so yeah, because 18, 15, and then 12 damage, and then 15, so 27 total. I assume that's
And what kind of, and it's your, so how many total damage was it?
27.
All right, yeah, she's got 20 hit points. With that, this one also, so that you guys are officially, we're out of initiative. All of these banshees have turned into this not quite stone, but this dark gray, almost lifeless form, and they seem to be floating in approximately where the space that you killed them.
You guys want me to make that saves?
Or is someone gonna heal her and kind of burn the slot? Yeah,
I can medicine check.
I mean, I could make that.
That's
save.
true.
13 health.
Cool.
Ooh,
There we
hey,
go.
I'm back.
Woozy.
I'm not saying that I was MVP, but I feel like I did pretty good.
See, and
I only almost died twice.
usually I do like a lingering injury table for this, but I'm like, it was kind of different. So I'll think about whether there are long-term effects of going to 0 twice in a row.
I saw on GM there's a really cool injuries table. I could send it to you.
Send it to me. I love those.
I'll take it. It's
Okay.
fair. Fair's fair.
So with that, what do you want to do with the Banshees? We still have, I mean, if you guys are good, we have a little bit of time here.
Yeah, these are
Storage.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Do you want to pick up from here then when we leave off and pick up on Monday? And what time are you good for on Monday?
I have to check, so I might not be able to make it.
Okay. Just let us know. Awesome. Cool. Well, if you're not sure if you're going to be here Monday, I'll want to see. Do you have anything you would want your character to check on the Banshees? Or is you just like, I killed a thing, I'm done?
I'm
I
so
honestly
good at
wanted
this.
to like advocate for just lighting them on fire.
Okay.
You gotta
Sounds good to me.
make sure.
All right.
Doubly sure.
I don't care what we do with them.
Okay.
I just don't want to see them again.
Cool. So,
That's fine.
Good try. You're very sturdy.
I don't care. I'm not
All right.
touching them again.
Ben, we'll see you. Hopefully, we'll see you Monday. If not, we're going to know we miss you.
Yeah.
Have a good weekend, man.
Have a good weekend.
I should be good to, at least for like that one Monday, the 22nd, I should be good for the whole time, but then starting on the 29th, that's when I have my evening class, so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool, man.
Have a good weekend.
Have a good one.
See you guys.
I had like the
You had the
worst
worst.
luck today.
So-
Your look was terrible.
Dude, on like everything too,
Yeah,
not just
no, we
this.
were like playing a game earlier today, and you won me one round.
Yeah, I had the worst luck.
All right.